Right, good evening. Let's get started with the exercise program today. Right, oh, we've got some boxing today. Boxing technique so that you're ready for Paul again. So let's just get warmed up, mobilise the spine, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Apologies, about 10 minutes before we end the session, it'll get slightly dark. So I've got some lighting on, so hopefully you'll still be able to see me enough. I just wanted to be outside as always. And some side bends, bend your knees, tummy nice and firm, chest up, shoulders down, relax those shoulders, keeping those hips nice and level, feet hip width apart, knees slightly soft, shoulders relaxed down, breathing, posture, shoulders down, chest up, belly in, bottom in. Lovely. Going to mobilise the hips, so raising those knees, chest up, shoulders, again, getting the shoulders down, draw the belly in, bottom tucked under, everything up and in, breathing, so just mobilising these joints. Raise your knee as high as you feel comfortable, nice low knee. If you're not sure about hips, backs and thighs, higher knee. If you're happy with hips, backs and thighs and the knees going higher, but don't if they're not so good. Some leg curls, curl those heels up behind. Let's do the arms and the legs so you can mobilise the joints, the elbows, the shoulders, the knees, everything. Get the heart rate up a little bit, get nice and warm, get the circulation going, get the blood circulating around and the oxygen to those muscles. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, lovely. And we're going to do some squats. So squatting, any squatting that we do, just bend the knees a little bit if you're not sure about hips, knees, backs and thighs. Just a tiny little knee bend. The toes coming up. So it's a teeny, incy, wincy, teeny, weeny little squat if you're not sure about back, hips, thighs. And we're warming up anyway, so we do a nice little one. So keep that going. Keep that going. We've got, yes, we'll do that one in a moment. We've got a squat and up onto the toes. We're going to reach up onto the toes. Little squat or bigger squat. We're warming up, so it's just a nice little incy, wincy, teeny, weeny squat to begin with. We'll get these squats deeper if hips, thighs and backs and knees like it. So just a nice little knee bend, or a bigger one if you're warming up. You might go down up onto the toes, up onto the toes. And we might introduce a little jump. So those of you later on want to do a little extra, we might do a little jump here and there, or not, as the case may be. You might just stick to these little squats and little knee bends. Okay, arm curls, leg curls. We're going to do a wide squat. Now, the wide squat I have today is with a resistance band. We don't need to get it now, but you will have a resistance band. The resistance band will be around your back and holding it round here. So nice wide squat. So hold your hands here. I will demonstrate with the resistance band, but you don't need it yet. You just practice with the arm action. So squatting down, and then I just want you to twist across and punch across. Punch across. That's it. Lovely. So you just reaching the arm across in front, everything up and in. You can see what I'm doing with the band here. This will be later on, very soon, very, very soon. And you can rotate as much as you feel comfortable. So keep that going, sit through those heels. You turn those knees out and you're reaching across. You can do it without the band, as we are now. You can do it without the band, you can do it with the band around your back. Chest up, shoulders down. Those feet are turning out, the toes are coming up, sticking the bottom out behind you, like so. Reaching across where you feel comfortable, and the wrists nice and straight. So not knuckles up or down like this, nice and straight. Lovely, which also comes to the boxing. So let's do the boxing. Now, technique, feet hip width apart, weight on your front foot, heel up at the back, so heel up at the back, toe down, and we're going to get our guard up, elbows in, elbows in. We're going to reach, imagine we've got a jog, and we're going to turn. Then we're going to reach with the other and turn, and reach with the other and turn. Then we're going to do an uppercut. So you go, woo, like this. So from the hips, shoulder, and then arm. So from here, hip, shoulder, and arm, uppercut. Up, up to the sky there. Uppercut, yes. Okay, and again, we're going to do a jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Ab, cross, jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Bend those knees. So you've got that reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull, and then the hips, shoulders, and everything, up we go. So 1, 2, and 3, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the other side because we're fitness boxing here. We're not boxing, but Paul does boxing. I do fitness boxing. So the other leg forwards, weight on the front leg. And again, we're going to do jab. So if you've got your left foot forwards, my right, but your left. 1, 2, 3, and uppercut with the other side. 1, 2, 3, uppercut with the other side. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. So again, you've got that reaching, pouring, reaching, pouring, reaching, pouring. Got that hip, shoulder, and then the arm fast and last, or hard and last up. So you've got a jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab. Breathe. Are you breathing? Abs nice and strong, shoulders relaxed, and nice loose arms. So you can really throw those arms. So jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Oh, that gets us nice and warm, doesn't it? We'll come back to that. So we've got the jab, cross, jab, uppercut, 10 on each side, pretty much. We've got the wide squats, tricep dips, we'll come to those later on. With this action here with your nice firm chair, bench, sofa, whatever you've got handy there for your tricep dips. We've got the squat and reaching up. Oh, lunges. So we need to lunge forward. So step back a bit. So you've got space in front of you. Feet hip width apart. Stride forwards, and then lunge down and up. Push back, and then swap legs. So you've got the other leg, and again you can do a little down and up. Push back, and again forwards. Feet hip width apart. Down a little bit and up. Keep those hips forward and level, and back. And again, the other leg, hips forwards and up. Very good. So I'll just show you from the side. So when you're lunging, get this toe up and only bend your knee as much as you feel comfortable. So down and up. And then the other leg down. Just a tiny little knee bend if you're not sure about hips, knees and thighs, or hardly a knee bend at all. You might just go forwards and back, forwards and back. Tiniest little knee bend. Or you can do a bit more of a knee bend. We're going to do a variation on this later on. So sitting backwards, that toe up. Just want to get you to do the basic forward lunges first of all. We also have some back lunges. So the back lunges, so come forwards. So you step forwards, you've got space behind you. Arms out like so with the palms up. So palms up, underhand grip. You're going to lunge back. Feet hip width apart, and then you're going to squeeze back here. Then come up, so forwards, and then you're going to lunge back. Squeeze the arms back, lovely. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in, nice long neck. And again, lunging back, squeezing. This will be with a resistance band or without. You can do it without, so you can squeeze between the shoulders, get stretch here, and again, lunging back. We can do it faster, slower later on, deeper or not so deep. Later on, and squeezing back with a resistance band. It will be with a resistance band very, very soon. Alternating lunge backs with what we call a rear fly. And I may add a little jump if we want to add any extra later on. We'll do that later on. Okay. Oh, arms out in front. Let's practice a breaststroke leg, shall we? Yes, let's. Bring your knee up, out, and kick. Then the other one, knee up, out, and down, knee up. We're going to do this for a stomach exercise later on. Sitting down, but it's all mobilizing the hips, thighs, abs nice and strong. So the easier version would be standing, and you might want to hold on to something still. The easier version would be standing, holding on, sitting down, leaning back. That's the next one. Very good. So I'll show you the easier, slightly harder ones, but that's the basic action there for the core later on. That's near the end, so you know you're getting to the end. And we've got double arm row. So squeeze those arms back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. There's arm action here. That's what we'll be doing with a resistance band again. Those of you who've been with me for a long time know your double arm row. So squeezing back, keeping those shoulders down, hands underneath the armpits here. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. We'll do that with resistance band sitting down later on. And we've got a bridge and a plank later on, as we usually do. Cover that bit nearer the time. So, boxing, let's do this. So, pop your right foot forwards, your back, left foot back. Weight on your right leg. You're going to jab with your right, so right, uppercut with your left. Right, uppercut with your left. Right, uppercut with your left. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Keep the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Up. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down. Nice, loose arms. 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. I think a couple more. Unless you've been counting better than me. Tummy nice and firm. Shoulders down. 1 more. So you're really getting this rotation around here. Let's swap legs. So you've got your left foot forwards with your right foot back, feet hip width apart, weight on this front leg, on the toes, bends your knees. Are you ready with that? Left, so it's a left, uppercut right, 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 left, uppercut right. Keep the abs nice and strong, shoulders down, really rotating, get these hips into the action, shoulders into the action, so the arms are fast and last. Uppercut, 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 1, 2, 3, uppercut, abs nice and strong, really get the hips, shoulders, and then the arm up last. Good. Nice. Leg curls, I like those because they have breath and love those. Anyway, got a nice one now. Grab your band. I'd recommend this purple one first. Round your back, and holding like so, with the knuckles forward, thumbs up there. Holding here around your back. Nice wide squat, as wide as you feel comfortable. Squat down and then across. Squat down, then across. Squat down, then across. And only reach across as far as you feel comfortable. Sit through those heels. Knees pushing out over the toes there. Squat down, across. Squat down, sit through those heels. And again, you're not going very far down if you're not sure about those hips, knees and thighs. You're keeping your legs in closer. If the hips don't like the wider squat, so you can do the wider squat. Abs nice and strong, shoulders down, chest up, sticking your bottom out behind you. Fabulous. Keep that going for another 20 seconds to keep everything up and in. Sit through those heels, get those toes up as you squat down. Good, good, good. Abs nice and strong, shoulders down. Squeeze those abs. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Sit through those heels. Fabulous. Have a little rest with those. Now, with the same band for now, we can always increase the band strength if you want to for the next second or third round. Underhand grip here, sort of just past shoulder width apart, lunging back and squeeze back. Come up, do the lunge first and then squeeze back. Keep the abs nice and strong, keep the hips forward and level. Good, at your own pace. You want to do this faster, you may. You don't have to do it with me. I'm doing it at a sort of measured, slowish pace. But you can do it fast if you like. The other way to make it harder is going deeper. Only if your hips, knees and thighs like it, you can go deeper. But if you're not sure about those hips, knees and thighs, do not. So keep the nice, shallow, just a little lunge back and squeeze back. And lunge back and squeeze back, not going very low, not bending those knees too much. Or you might go deeper. Or you might do a little jump and lunge back. A little leap from one leg to the other. You might, if your hips, knees and thighs are good and you've got more energy. We're moving on now. We'll save that for later. Tricep dips. Tricep dips on a nice secure bench here. Chest up, shoulders down. Here we go. Bend your knees first. Nice, easier tricep dips, chest up, shoulders down, belly in, breathe. Breathing, breathing, breathing. You want to make that a bit tougher because that might be a bit easy. Just put your feet just an inch further out. Makes it a little bit tougher. Those of you used to these and you want to make it tougher again, if you want to have your legs straight, that's the toughest. Only do those if you're used to doing tricep dips. You've been doing them within the last 2 or 3 weeks. If not, do the easier ones with those knees bent, chest up, shoulders down, everything up and in. Right. So, moving on. Never squat, up onto your toes. You're right there, Barbara. You're back with us. Squat down, up onto those toes. Squat down, up onto those toes. Squat down, up onto the toes. Squat down. Sit through those heels. And only go as deep as you like. If you want to make it much tougher, you can do a jump. Make sure you bend your knees when you land. Make sure you bend your knees when you land. If you want to make this tougher, jumping. If not, if your hips, knees and thighs don't like it, stick to your squat. A little one, if you're not sure, even if you don't like going up onto your toes, don't go up onto your toes. With those ankles or feet, don't like going up onto the toes, do not. Or if you need to hold on to anything nearby, you just do the one arm and then the other arm, turning around, holding on. You need to hold on at all, but otherwise, with or without jumps, little squats, big squats, entirely up to you. Okay, don't have to jump. It's a lot on the joints, so don't do that if you're not sure about your joints. Right, we have, going back to where we started, boxing. Here we go. So you've got that right foot forward, left foot back, chest up, shoulders down, elbows tucked in. We've got that left, right, left, uppercut. Left, right, left, uppercut. Left, right, left, uppercut. Yeah. Left, right, left. It's your internet connection, yeah? Keep having a go. Do what you can. So left, right, left, uppercut. Left, right, left. So you're right. You're right, left, right, uppercut. Right, left, right. You're right, left, right, uppercut. Right, left, right, uppercut. Swap sides. Tummy nice and firm, shoulders down. You've got your left, right, left, uppercut. 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 So you're really getting this rotation. Abs nice and strong, knees nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. 1, 2, 3. Really get the hips, shoulders, arms up. 1, 2, 3. Really reaching, nice loose arms, loose shoulders. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. Have a little rest there. 1, 2. Now, if you want to make this tougher, you can use your tougher band, or you can stick with this band here. If you're happy with that, or no band at all. So you're squatting through, squatting, reaching across, squatting, reaching across, chest up, shoulders down, belly in, everything up and in, reaching across, nice strong abs, shoulders down, sit through those heels. Keep that going. We've got another. Keep that going, 20 seconds. Keep that going. Keeping the wrists nice and strong and straight. Don't let your wrists bend. So keep them nice and strong and straight. Punching, reaching across, sitting through those heels, toes coming up, everything up and in. Squeeze the abs. Lovely. Have a little rest there. With the band again, underhand grip. You can do those lunge backs with the rear fly. So, feet hip width apart, lunging back with the one leg, squeeze between the shoulder blades and the other leg. Lunging back, squeeze, everything up and in, shoulders down. Good, good, good. If anybody's wondering why there's special lighting effects, we are going to be dark very soon. So hopefully you'll still see me for our stretch cool down, the last couple of exercises, and stretch cool down at the end. So just up, shoulders down, belly in, lunging back. Only go as deep as you dare. Just nice tiny little stride back, or lunging back a little bit deeper, entirely up to your hips, knees, thighs. Do not bend your knees any more than they feel happy. And if you want to make this tougher, you can hold the band shorter, not much tougher, or you can hold it longer to make it easier. So chest up, shoulders down, belly in, everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Lovely. Have a little rest there with that one. Excellent. Tricep dips. Second set of tricep dips. We are doing 3 sets of these exercises. Just up, shoulders down. Bend your knees if you're not sure about those shoulders and the arms. Make it a little bit easier to begin with, especially if you're not used to it. So chest up, shoulders down. Abs nice and strong. You can put the feet out a bit further to make it tougher, or not, as the case may be. And those of you used to them, straight legs, but bent knees if you're not sure about your wrists, elbows, shoulders, everything up and in. Keep that going. Everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Shoulders down. 3 or 4 more if you can. So really extending those arms through. Keeping the shoulders down as much as you can. Not shoulders up, shoulders down. Lovely. Moving on. Very good. So we've got the squat and up onto your toes. You can do that easier version with the little knee bends. You can do it faster to make it a little bit more cardio. So you can do it faster or you can do it slower. Entirely up to you. If you want a bit out of breath, slower, holding on to something, a wall if you need balance. You don't have to use the arms. If anybody wants to make it much tougher, you can do a jump. Much tougher, and only if your hips, knees, thighs are happy to land with the impact. But if you're not sure about impact, do not. Just keep the low impact, everything up and in. Shoulders down. Lovely, keep that going. Last 5 seconds. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Belly in, keep those shoulders down. Don't let the shoulders come up. Excellent. Now, we're going to do a lunge, a slow lunge on this round. So, feet hip width apart, stride forwards, keep those hips level. And we're going to take 5 seconds to go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 5 to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to push back, stride forwards with your other leg. So your left leg, my right. So squatting down, lunging down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips level. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back, swap over. So just take it nice and slow. 5 going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Only as far as you feel comfortable. And then going up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push backwards. And the other leg. Keep the hips forwards and level. Hips forwards and level here. Feet hip width apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Think of being outside. Oh, and the other leg. 1 more on each. So striding forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg. Lunging forwards. Only go down as far as you feel. If you're just holding 5, 4, and 3 in there. 2, and 1. And then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So just holding it and balancing. Very good. Third and final round of the boxing. And the other 4 exercises. So weight on the front leg, your right leg forward. Here we go. Jab with the right, left, right. So right, left, and uppercut. Right, left, right, uppercut. Right, left, right, uppercut. Right, left, right, uppercut. Right, left, right. Breathing. Keep the relaxed shoulders down. Good. Tummy nice and firm. Keep the weight on the front leg. Everything up and in. Really throw the arms. Everything up and in. Right, left, right, uppercut. Rotating around. Last couple. So you're rotating and uppercut. Last one. Lovely. Other leg. So you've got that left leg forward, right leg back, weight on the front leg. Relax the shoulders down, elbows in. Here we go. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Uppercut, right. And uppercut, right. 1, 2, 3, uppercut, right. Left, left, uppercut, right. Left, left, uppercut, right. Left, left. Breathe. Keep those shoulders down. Really breathe and rotating. really rotating here. Knees nice and soft. Breathing. Weight on the front leg. Everything up and in. Shoulders down. Excellent. Really relax those arms and shoulders. 3 more. Good. 1, 2 more. 1 more. Really relax the shoulders. Good. The elbows tucked in. Lovely. Very good. Last set of you wide with your, you can have a tougher band, easier band, no band at all. For this reaching across for the chest, shoulders, arms, legs, heart and lungs. Sit through the heels and cross. Sit through the heels and across. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Am I glowing now with my lights? So tummy nice and firm. Sit through those heels. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Keep that going. Good, good, good. Another 30 seconds. Keep the shoulders squeezing down. It's very tempting to get the shoulders up. Squeeze them down, draw the belly in. And stick that bottom out when you're squatting. Stick that bottom out. Toes are coming up when you're squatting. And only bend your knees as much as you feel comfortable. You've got poorly knees or hips and back. Just do a tiny little squat. Maybe a bit quicker, but not so far down. Entirely up to you. Quicker, slower. Very good. That's your time up there. You've got your lunge backs. So with your band, lunging back, one leg back, and squeezing back. And then the other one back, and squeezing back. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Good. So lunging back. Get a good balance first. So do the lunge first, and then squeeze back. Make sure you've got your feet hip width apart. Not in a straight line here. Hip width apart. Not there. There. And squeezing back. Keep the shoulders down. Tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Keep your head nice and straight. Breathing. And only go, again, only go as deep as you dare. If you want to go a bit deeper, make it tougher, you can. But only if your hips and knees and thighs are 5. And if you want to do the little leap from one leg to the other, you may. It's the 3rd round. It's a tiny little leap. Only if you're good with the higher impact. A little leap, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Keep it nice and easy there. Keep the last 10 seconds with or without a little leap. Don't have to do the leap, and you can just do a little tiny little lunge back. Well done. Good. We are doing our final set of tricep dips. Final set of tricep dips here. Everything up and in. Shoulders down. Knees bent for the easier ones. Legs a bit straighter for tougher. Straighter again for tougher and tougher. The chest up, shoulders down. Breathing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 10 minimum, 30 max if you are counting. But otherwise I'm timing. So keep that going for another 30 seconds. See what you can do. You need to rest anytime you can. And stop and then come back to it. Everything up and in. Don't go down too far as well. Not too far here, not all the way down here. Especially if your shoulders aren't very flexible like mine. So don't go too far down. Just about there, not there, too far, out there, or a bit higher if you need to. Tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Squeeze those abs, a few more seconds. Squeeze a few more out if you can. Fabulous. Nice. Have a little rest there. And we are on to the last of these squats up onto toes. Sit through the heels with or without the jump. Make sure you land softly, so sink into the ground. Sink into the ground. But only if your hips and knees, but you don't have to do the high impact. Sit through those heels up into your toes. You can do the lower impact. Still hard work. Bend your knees as much as you feel comfortable. More if your hips and knees are good, but less if you're not sure. And just a tiny little pump. Faster, shoulders down. And even without the arms. Just tiny little squats up onto the toes if you can, but you don't have to. Sit through those heels, everything up and in. Squeeze those abs, shoulders down, with or without jumps. Excellent. Got to talk fast, talk fast. Keep those hips and these knees apart. Lovely. Right, we have That's nice, slow lunge again. So feet go backwards. So you go backwards, so you've got space in front of you. Lunge forward, so stride forward. And if you can do the 5 down as far as you feel comfortable. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep these hips level forward. Then coming up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back. And then stride forwards with the other leg. Your right leg, your left leg, my right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that going. So we've got a nice 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming up slowly, 5, 4, nice and controlled, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing back. The other leg, stride forwards, and only go down as far as you feel comfortable with your hips, thighs, knees. If that's enough for you, just a little knee bend, hold it there for the count of 5. You can go further, then coming up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap over. Couple more on each side, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, 5, 4. You really feel these thighs working, buttock, thighs in particular, 2, and 1. Upper leg, hips forwards, everything up and in. 5, 4, 3. Slow as you can, 2, and 1. Coming up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, it's warm. Last one on each leg. So hips forward, 5, 4, 3. It's like a summer's evening, 2, and 1. And coming up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one on the other leg. Here we go, chest up, shoulders, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Right, we are going on to double arm, a stomach exercise first, actually. So sitting down. So you might want to angle your camera slightly, those of you who are with me, and sit down. And this is where we get to do our breaststroke legs. So you're going to lean back, tummy nice and firm. You're going to bring one knee up and out to the side, then the other knee up and out to the side. One knee up, out to the side, one knee up, out to the side. Keep the shoulders down. You might want to put your hands here if they're more comfortable. If here, just resting on your chest, or you might want to keep the arms out in front. Keep that going. So that seated is better. That's more back friendly. But those of you who your back's all right and you want to come on the floor, like so. So knee up, out, and in. Knee up, out, and in. Draw the abs in really strong. Belly button up through your spine. If you feel your back at all, sit up straighter. So abs in, sit up straight if you feel it in the back at all. Tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Knee up, out. And that nice circular, straighten that leg, tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Back friendly version is sat up on a chair and sitting up straighter. That's more back friendly. If you're not sure about backs, but if you want to work the stomach more and your back's good, lean back further, everything up and in, shoulders down. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, abs really strong, belly button to spine, 2, and 1. Excellent. Fabulous. So we have double arm row. Grab one of these. It's you can put the purple and the green together. Make it a little bit tougher. You can add a pink to make it even tougher again, but I'd recommend a green and purple, or 2 green together if you have 2 green, 2 purples. Chest up, shoulders down. Those of you who have bands, sit up nice and straight, squeeze the elbows back between the shoulder blades, everything in, knees slightly bent. Make sure your bands are firmly stuck around or hooked around the bottom of your feet. You're sitting down on the floor, sat up, more back friendly, sitting up on the chair. Those of you who have a weight, carry on with those double arm rows, guys. Those of you who have weights or prefer weights, you might have a kettlebell. Lean on your thigh or a bench nearby and pull that weight up. So single arm row, 12 to 15 on the one arm. Get the elbow up, get it underneath here. You're leaning on your thigh, everything up and in. When you've done 15 on one arm, 15 on the other, up to maximum 30 of that double arm row. The double arm row seated. That double arm row, Barbara, seated. Is your two arms together, chest up, shoulders down. That's it. Try not to let the shoulders rock forwards and back. So shoulders up, nice and straight. Squeeze and straighten. Squeeze and straighten. Head nice and straight, ideally. I'm just having a little peek at you. The head nice and straight. Everything up and in. Lovely. We'll come back to those. That's one set of those. We'll do two more of those double arm rows. We're going to do final set of your lunges. So the final set, we can just do 4 on each leg. So nice slow lunges. Forward, striding forwards, going down. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg. Lunging forwards. 5, 4. Keep the hips forwards. Another 3, 2, and 1. And coming up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more on each side. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips nice and level. And again, the other leg. So your knee is staying above your ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not the knee coming forwards at all. We're keeping the weight back. And then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back. 2 more on each leg. And only go as far down as you feel comfortable. If you're just going to come to here, that's great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can go lower, but don't. If you don't need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back. Again, don't go very far if you're not sure about those hips, knees, and thighs. 5, 4. If this is hit enough. 3, 2, 1. Carry on down if you can. And then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So only go as deep as you dare. Your hips, knees, and backs. And 1 more on each. Breathe. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Only as far down as you feel comfortable. Your weight is back. 5, 4, coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Up the leg. And again, just hold it here or a little knee bend down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the last of those. Right, we're going to do another of the seated. Are you ready? So sitting down. Leaning back, abs nice and strong, shoulders down. We're going to do that breaststroke leg. Let's start this timer. So up to a minute. So knee up, out and around. Up, out and around. Up, out and around. Abs nice and strong, shoulders down, everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze the abs nice and strong, shoulders down. Fabulous. Keep the abs really strong. You do it sitting down, but this is a more back-friendly one. You don't need to bring the knees up so high. You can just do a little one. Or if it hurts your hips and thighs at all, just lean back, tummy nice and firm. Or sit up straighter if it's hurting your back. Sit up straighter. So we're doing the breaststroke legs here, Barbara, but we'll go on to the, so you can do this one in a moment. Breaststroke legs. Can you see me? So that's the breaststroke legs coming. Then we can go on to the double arm row. But Barbara, if you want to do this one, leaning back like so, that's it. Do that one. I'll chime you for that one. The rest of us are doing the double arm row. So those of you, Barbara's just done a double arm row, but we'll do ours now. The chest up shows. So carry on with that, and Barbara. So abs nice and strong, everything up and in, shoulders down. Rest of us doing a double arm row. If that's too easy with the band, you can hold it a bit shorter. That's still too easy. Then put another band around. Or if you've got a weight, it can be a weighted ball, it can be a kettlebell, any kind of weight. It can be cans or bags of sugar in a bag. Put lots of things in a bag and make it weighty. So you can do that bent over row. Keep that going, Barbara. You've got another 15 seconds, that one. So double arm row, 15 on each arm. Sorry, single arm row, 15 on each arm. Or if you're doing the seated double arm row, squeezing. 5 seconds, Barbara. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Wonderful. Right. We are doing, we are going to sit on the floor for the next one. So bring your camera down to the ground here. Now, we've still got one more set of double arm row to do, haven't we? I believe. Yes. So we are going to do plank first. So let's do this plank. So hands and knees. Yes, you can see me. And the light. Yes. So plank first of all. I'm going to show you on the knees. So belly up, bottom tucked under, hands and knees. You're going to take one hand off and then the other hand off. One hand off, then the other hand off. Or you can do it onto the fingers. That's a bit easier. If you prefer to be on your elbows, you can again touch the fingers. That's a bit easier. Or you can take the elbow off completely. So you're on one elbow, elbows, pelvis, hands and elbows and knees, or hands and knees. Or if you can do the full plank and do the same thing with the fingers down. Have a go. So belly nice and firm. If you're not sure about your back, hips, thighs, you're not sure about your neck, shoulders, back, then do the hands and knees. Hands and knees, elbows and knees, like so. And if you're not sure about the touching or moving the hands at all, just keep nice and straight and still. That's the easier option. If you want to do the full plank and just hold that, you can. Or if you want to make it tougher on the fingers, even tougher again, you can take the one elbow off, then the other. Try not to twist. One more elbow off to keep the shoulders nice and straight. Belly up, bottom tucked under, shoulders down, breathe. No shoulders like this, shoulders down, belly in, breathe. Now let me have a look at you. So bottom tucked under, belly in, shoulders down. Elbows and knees or hands and knees if you're not sure. Keep that going. You've got 15 seconds, everybody. Good. Keep breathing. Very nice, Barbara. Arms nice and straight or on your elbows. You can do the up onto your fingers. So the up onto your fingers like this on the surface, like so. Or you can just take the hands off completely. Okay, have a rest there. Very good. We do final set of double arm row. You can either sit up on your chair or you can stay down here if your back's okay. If your back is better sitting on a chair, sit up on your chair. You've got your double arm row, like so. Heels down in front, chest up, shoulders down. Make sure you've got a good secure around the feet. Chest up, squeezing. Everything up and in. Hold your band tighter, shorter, or two bands to make it a bit tougher. Everything up and in, try not to rock forwards and back. So up nice and tall, keep the shoulders still. So you're sitting up nice and straight. So chest up, shoulders down, like so. We're not doing this rocking back and forward. We're leaning back, tummy nice and firm. Just a little lean back, so bolt upright, shoulders down, squeeze between your shoulder blades. You should feel your biceps working here. Lower arm biceps, back of shoulders. Squeezing. If the back's not good sitting down, you must be sat on a chair. Everything up and in. It's always more comfortable sitting on a chair with backs, bad backs. Everything up and in. Keep that going. Another 20 seconds or another 6 or 7 of those. Everything up and in. Good. Keep everything up and in. Shoulders down. Breathe. Good, good, good. Lovely, last couple. And we're going to do another plank. So, in fact, no, we're going to do a bridge first. We'll do a bridge first. Let's do the bridge. So we're laying down, bridge. And we're going to take one foot off and then the other, if you feel comfortable, but otherwise, just do a straightforward bridge. Let's do the straightforward bridge first. So you've got hips up, pushing your feet down to the ground, hands up to the sky or your ceiling. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze the back of your thighs. And if you want to make that tougher, you can actually step from one foot to the other. Tummy nice and firm.
taking one foot off and then the other. To make it a bit easier, just take the heel off. The heel off, so you're touching your toe down. So on the toe and flat foot, toe and flat foot, toe and flat foot. So one foot is flat, one is on your toe. That makes it a bit tougher. Easier, just don't do anything with the feet. Just hold, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back of the thighs. The easier one, onto the toe, the next one. And if you want to make it much tougher, do a little step from one hip to the other. Try not to let the hips roll around. Keep the belly nice and firm, bottom tucked up, back of thighs, hips nice and high if you can. If it hurts your back at all, come down a little bit. Tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Squeeze and breathe. You feel a nice stretch down the front of the hips and thighs. You feel the bottom, back of thighs working. With the picking the feet up or toes, or just holding. Fabulous. 3, 2, 1, and 0. We are going to do one more plank and one more bridge. So, plank, knees and elbows, just straight knees and elbows. If that's tough enough and you're happy with that, or hands and knees, like so, belly up, bottom tucked under. You get the timer on. Or, if you want to make it tougher, you can put fingers here, you can get up onto your full plank and just put finger down, fingers down, fingers down, fingers down. Or you can take one arm off, then the other, so the elbows reaching up to the sky, tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, belly up, bottom tucked under. You should not feel your lower back. If you do, pop those knees down. Very important to put the knees down. You should feel it in your stomach, chest, arms and shoulders, with the arms up, or not, as the case may be, up onto the fingers. You can do the elbows, up onto the fingers, elbows up, tummy nice and firm, bottom tucked under. Very important you do not feel your lower back. If you do, pop those knees down. Down, 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 and hold it nice and still. So you should feel the stomach working, chest, arms and shoulders, not your lower back. Let me have a little look. You've got 10 more seconds, everybody. Abs nice and strong. Shoulders down. Oh, I look scary, my glasses in the dark. Very nice. Shoulders down. Time is up. Well done. We are going to do one more bridge. So lying on your back. Bridging. Nice little bridge. Hips up, so easier version. Get those hips up first. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back of the thighs here. If you want to make that a bit tougher, just get the heel up. So you've got the one flat foot and then the toe down. So you've got the heel up on one, touching that toe down. And too much tougher, raise one leg then the other. One leg then the other. Try and keep these hips nice and level. Try not to let them drop and dip here. Keep them nice and level here. Tummy nice and firm. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back of the thighs. And squeeze the hips as you can. Bottom, back of thighs. Hold it nice and still if the stepping is not working for you in any way, shape or form. As long as you feel your bottom, back of thighs working. Nice stretch in front of the hips and thighs. You've got 15 more seconds, everybody, to keep that going. Let me have a little peek. Up here. Squeeze the bottom. Very good. Breathing. Very nice. Keep breathing. Excellent. You've got 2 seconds. 1 and 0. Curl up in a ball. So curl the knees up into your chest. Lovely. Hold a nice stretch there. Up to the stretch times. Ease those knees in. Nice and stretched. Knees into your chest, sort of rocking forwards and back. Maybe side to side. Little side to side. Rest your head down. Relax the shoulders down as well. So you hopefully feel a bit of stretch around the hips, thighs, lower back. If you're not on the floor, for those of you who don't, you can lean against the wall doing this. Not with both legs, of course. So keep holding that. So just with one knee up. So you'd be against the wall standing with the knee up and rocking in, and then you stand with the other leg up. That's standing and leaning against the wall. One leg only. Rolling onto one side. Turning onto one side. Get those arms out in front, child's pose. So arms out in front, elbows down. If you can sit back on the heels, then do. But if that's uncomfortable, hips up and lean more on your elbows and forearms and head down on the ground and hips up. But if you can get those hips down, do, and the arms almost straight out in front, shoulders down, shoulders into the ground. Don't force anything though, just a nice stretch. Never force stretches because we can overstretch and pull things stretching. Come up really slowly from there. So try and get up onto your feet first, hips up, nice and slowly unravel from the knees, the hips, the lower back. Very slowly unravel up. Breathing, breathing, breathing. But nice and straight. Now we can have a stretch. There you go. You've seen the sunset with me, kind of. Right, it's back of arm. So back of arm, feel a good stretch there. Excellent. Feel a good stretch the back of the arm. Knees slightly soft. Knees slightly bent, bottom tucked under, belly in. Feel a good stretch on the back of the arm, the triceps. Ideally, you want to hold stretches for 60 seconds. That's if you've got time, so you can always do extra stretching, change arms. In an exercise class, we don't tend to spend, or I don't tend to spend that much time stretching, but you can stretch more, and you can stretch anytime, any place, anywhere, within reason. It's good to stretch every day, especially stretches that you feel really beneficial and help. Feel nice. Arms down. Let's do the chest. So pop your hands here. Squeeze those elbows together. Do not do the archy back. So belly in. Bend the knees slightly. Bottom tucked under. Squeeze the elbows together. So you're using the muscles here. Feel the stretch on the chest and the biceps here. Feel that stretch. Very well done. Excellent. I'm feeling loosened up. Nice. And all chilled. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to put one heel down behind, so weight on your right leg, left leg down behind, and press the heel into the ground, and then take your left arm, bring it across the front, feel a nice stretch on the shoulder, arm, so cross here, so you're stretching the shoulder, and we're stretching the calf. So you've got that left leg back, feeling the calf stretch there, weight here, and then you've got that left arm across in front. Feeling the left shoulder, left calf. Feet nice and straight. Your foot's not out like this, it's nice and straight. That's straight. Change arm and leg. So the right leg back, your right leg back, left leg forwards. I'm doing the opposite. You're doing your right leg back. Right arm across the front. So I'm mirroring, or we're mirroring each other. The heel down behind, so you're feeling that calf stretch here, feeling that shoulder stretch, cross. You all feel that? Yeah? Yeah, thumbs up. I'm going to see my thumb. And hamstrings. Stick your bottom out behind you. Hips up behind. Lean on one leg. Straighten the one you're not leaning on. So if you're leaning on your left leg, straighten that right leg, feel a good stretch to the back of the thigh, chest up forwards, hips up behind. If you prefer to do this sitting down, then do. If you find it's more relaxing to sit down, you can. Toe down, so we're stretching the hamstring. If we have the toe up, we stretch the calf more. So I want the toe down, bending more from the hips to get the hips up behind, and chest up forwards to feel the hamstring more. With the toe down. Change legs. Again, that toe is down. You've got the chest up, you've got the hips up behind. So we're not doing this rounded thing here. We're getting the chest up, hips up behind, lift the hips up so you feel the hamstring, the back of the thigh here. Nice and straight, lean on the bent leg. Again, that hip up behind, not hip down, hip up. I can see that. Not hip down, hips up behind. Good. Inside thighs, again, you can do the step down. resting the bottom. Really lean your upper body on your thighs, knees out, away. You can do it standing, so knees away from each other. Lean your upper body on your thighs so that your back and upper body can relax. So leaning the upper body on the thighs, knees out. So if you took your thighs away, you'd fall down. Because you're resting that much on your thighs. Really stretch on the inside of the thighs. Come up nice slowly from there. Sitting down. Or standing. You put one ankle across, chest up. Again, this chest up, your tailbone is up behind you. Lean forwards from the hips, or you might find that's enough stretch to get the hips and thighs just sitting up nice and straight, bolt upright. Or leaning forward slightly, feel the stretch from the bottom of the thighs. Sitting down is much more relaxing and comfortable. But if you've got something to sit, you can do the standing one. Or you can do this leaning against the wall. Right, just leaning against the wall. Changing legs. So you've got that other one, ankle just across, get the chest up forward, hips up behind there, not under, hips up behind. So do that sitting down, much more comfortable. Feel the stretch in the bottom of the thighs. As I say, ideally holding 6 seconds. You don't do that here and now, but you can do it anytime. And ideally stretch every day if you can. Especially the few exercises that you feel you need and feel relaxes certain areas of your body that are particularly tight. Speaking of particularly tight areas, the hip flex is one of those. So facing forwards, facing me, you can put your right foot forwards, left foot back, heel up behind, toe tucked under, squeeze the hips through. So show up from the side, so you've got that right foot forwards, left foot back, squeezing through. So you can feel a stretch down the front of your hip and thigh. Imagine you're slumping over a big Swiss ball here. Belly in, bottom tucked under, feel that stretch. Toe tucked under here, not on the toe, toe tucked under. So you actually get a stretch on the bottom of the foot as well. Woohoo! And change legs. So you've got the other foot forward. So you've got your left one forward, you've got your right foot back. Squeezing that hip through, slumping over the big ball. Hips forward, not twisted in any way. Hips straight forward. Weight on the front leg, really important. And that toe tucked under, not on the toe, toe tucked under. Hips forward. Feel that lovely stretch in the front of the hips and thighs. Excellent. I think we're done.